My name is Hazel. In Sinugbuhan, I'm in grade 11, San Rafael. And this video, we will talk about communication. The purpose of this video is to explain how I ensure my message is effectively delivered and understood, regardless of the situation I'm in. Here's the question I'll be answering. When communicating with others, how do you make sure that you can convey your message effectively, regardless of the context of communication you are in? What is effective communication? Effective communication means that the person I'm talking to understands exactly what I'm trying to say in the way I mean it. It's not just about talking, it's about being clear, respectful, and aware of how your message is received. It also means being a good listener. Here are the 5 key words. First, we have the physical context. This is the actual place or environment. For example, talking in a quiet classroom versus a loud cafeteria. Next is the social context. This refers to the relationship between you and the other person, like talking to a friend versus talking to your teacher. And next, the 3, psychological context. This is about the emotional state of both people. Are you stressed, happy, angry, or nervous? Number 4, we have the cultural context. This includes language, traditions, or background differences that might affect communication. And lastly, we have temporal context. This has to do with timing. Is it the right moment to bring something up? In a physical context, I adjust my volume and body language. If I'm in a formal setting, like a presentation, I speak louder and make eye contact. If I'm talking in a quiet place, I lower my voice and keep things simple. In a social context, I change my tone and choice of words. I speak casually with my friends, but more formally with teachers or adults. In a psychological context, I pay attention to how others are feeling. If someone is upset, I speak more calmly and try to be more understanding. If I'm nervous, I plan what I want to say beforehand. In a cultural context, I try to avoid slang or phrases that might not make sense to others. I also try to be respectful of different beliefs and communication styles. Lastly, in a temporal context, I think about whether it's the right time to say something. For example, I wouldn't ask a question in the middle of someone's speech. I wait for the right moment. Here are some strategies I use to make sure my message is clear. 1. Non-verbal cues. I use facial expressions and gestures to show what I mean. 2. Tone of voice. I adjust how I speak depending on the situation. Serious, friendly, excited. Number 3. Active listening. I really pay attention when others speaking and I don't enter. And number 4 is feedback. I ask questions like, did it make sense? Or what do you think? To check for understanding. And lastly, clarifying and repeat. If I notice someone looks confused, I'll rephrase what I said in a simpler way. So to summarize everything, effective communication means making sure your message is clearly understood by the other person. I adjust how I communicate based on the context, whether it's physical, social, psychological, cultural, or temporal. I use different strategies like tone of voice, nonverbal cues, active listening, and asking for feedback to make sure my message is clear and respectful. At the end of the day, communication is more than just speaking. It's about connecting. Whether we're with friends, classmates, or strangers, being able to express ourselves clearly and understand others is one of the most important life skills we can have. Because when we communicate well, we not only avoid misunderstandings, we build a strong relationship, solve problems faster, and make the world just a little bit easier to live in.
And that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye!